This is the smallest church in the Nordics. It's one of the most famous viewpoints in Norway.
You know I'm boiling inside, you know why?
And if you're coming here on a motorcycle, you're in for a treat. It's pretty strange to see this cruise ship like on this little port. And it was brewing beer in the world's biggest vat that was 10 kilometers deep.
10.
It's really nice like IPA kind of taste.
Well, that was from. What do you think of this place?
It's great, the nature is great.
Now we're just going up this hill and through the tunnel. And our next stop is right on the other side. It's called Undredal, the Wonder Valley. I wouldn't want to live here. I would want to live here, but not really because of the tourists. Whenever you sit in your backyard, you have tourists coming to take pictures of you. That's gonna be so tiring. It is kind of fascinating though, that this tiny little village in the middle of a fjord, hidden away deep inside Norway, is one of the biggest tourist attractions in the whole country. It is kind of fascinating. See this tiny little place and this massive cruise ship. The cruise ship is bigger than the town. It's kind of interesting. This tunnel climbs from 60 meters to 370 meters inside the mountain. But this valley is called Undredal. Translates to Wonder Valley. Wonder as in I'm wondering if. This whole area of like From and the surrounding area, there are a lot of things to discover here, and you can spend a lot of time here if you really want. But there's also a place that is just really nice to ride through on the bike. Here they have goats too. And here they make goat cheese. It's a goat cheesery. What's the name of a place where you make cheese? Cheesery, no? If you want to see Norway the way it was 100, 200 years ago, you can come here. I don't think much have changed in this valley since then. This is downtown Undredal. Life down here, I think, is very quiet and peaceful. Here the river meets the sea, or the fjord. And down here there's camping, Undredal camping.
Yeah, so welcome to Undredal. This village was cut off. The only access to this city was through the fjord or by the sea until 1980, when they built the road here that we just drove down. Oh, this whole thing is moving.
Yeah.
And this little village is one of the villages that had the largest number of emigrants to America, the late 1800s, early 1900s.
Ah.
It's interesting.
It's really small.
And
the largest amount of migrants.
Yeah.
So there must have been 5. There's like 10 houses here or something.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it was more.
And this village is known for 2 things. It's the church which is actually the oldest church in the country. It's a stave church from the 1100s, mid 1100s.
I've never seen one yet.
And the other thing is goat cheese.
Ah, yes.
This place is very famous for its goat cheese.
We've seen all the goats.
Yeah, and you saw halfway up the valley there is where they make it.
Yeah.
And it's all made from the local goats roaming around in the valley here. I kind of want to taste that cheese.
Yeah?
I haven't tasted it.
But look at this water. That would be so nice to go for a swim right now.
Oh, yeah, jump in.
Yeah, with all that on me. But
Well,
just look at this. It's
Imagine
amazing.
life here
Yeah.
back in the day. So legend has it that there were two sisters who lived here that wanted to do something good for the village. And so they built the church and they built a waterway here. That's it's a legend. We don't really know anything about it. We don't really know much about the history of this place.
Yeah.
But apparently it was owned by a tribe, a family, like a at in Norwegian. I don't know how you
At?
translate it.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
a family since the
Cute.
Viking ages, like
Yeah.
from around 800 or 900 to about when the Black Death
Yeah.
came to Norway in 1349. And then the whole family basically died out.
Yeah.
But
Oh, that's sad.
yeah, so this is Undredal.
That's amazing this way, the view.
This is insane.
Yeah.
This plaque was actually dedicated to the people who left these farms in this area unable to sustain themselves, looking for a better life in America. And this is dedicated to their descendants. That's kind of interesting.
No longer able to sustain themselves on these farms, they chose a risky adventure by leaving home and family, never to see them again. They passed on to their descendants stories of their beloved Norway.
Yeah, I wonder what life was like here back then. Like, what made so many hundreds or thousands of people decide to leave this place and go to America, which was at the time not that great. There was no certainty, no nothing. I always think about that, and then I think about the current immigrant crisis in America. This is the same reasons people are fleeing Mexico and Guatemala and all of the South American countries, is because they're desperate. And it's the same way the people here were desperate, so they came to America. It's food for thought. So you have wanted to see a stave church on this whole trip?
Well, I thought they were like brown and with these Vikingish things.
No, that's just some of them.
Ah.
Yeah. This is also a stave church. It doesn't look like the traditional stave churches, but this is the smallest church in the Nordics, actually.
It's so cute.
That's,
Imagine all the Norwegians who got married here. And
Yeah.
had, I don't know.
and a lot of the people who emigrated to America were probably married in this church.
Yeah. Think about it, if you're American.
Yeah, it was built as a stave church in 1147.
Now we are starting our first mountain crossing, which is going to be really, really nice. Now we're going to ride through a long tunnel, and then we start our zigzagging up the mountain. This is the other side of Flom. It looks like the smaller cruise ship is leaving. Here we have Aurland. The name of this whole county is Aurland, and this is sort of the capital of the county. And these mountains that we're gonna cross is Aurlandsfjellet, Aurlands mountain. This is Aurland Church. It's also very old. I don't remember how old, but several hundred years, I believe. Are you kidding? Is it closed? Is the mountain closed? We'll see when we get up there. This view is pretty spectacular. Now there's a new road crossing underneath the mountain as well, like a more modern road. But that's no fun. You want to cross over. Now we're sort of more or less done with the history tour part of this trip. And we start mostly the view and mountain crossing section of the trip. This cruise ship looks so tiny in the fjord. It's pretty spectacular. You can see all the way into the fjord from at the bottom of the fjord there. Here is the viewpoint. Here you can see an insane view.
So this is Stegastein Viewpoint. It's one of the most famous viewpoints in Norway. The road up here was pretty spectacular,
That was
no?
amazing, yeah. Amazing. And the water looks so blue from here.
Yeah, it was green, almost turquoise.
We can see all the way into the fjords on each side.
Yeah. If you've been following the channel for a while, for a long time, maybe you remember when I went here with Christian and Elias. And this place was completely empty, so we put our bikes out on this viewpoint and got the most amazing picture.
Wow.
I see there's a bunch of stickers on the railing here, so it's another stickers, and we can put our sticker too. You look annoyed.
You know I'm boiling inside, you know why? Don't
This
come.
is a beautiful.
Nah, it's too much people. No.
This is a beautiful place, but when it's like 100 people out there, it kind of ruins.
And they're just standing there and
the
having a
mood.
conversation, like blocking the view. You come, you look at it, you let other people look. So you have to stand there and talk about your whole life like this bunch of people. Not getting the hint that other people want to see too.
I'm glad I'm not the only one getting annoyed by things.
I know.
You're French, so both you and Jonathan, I guess, have it in your DNA to get annoyed.
I don't know. I don't like being lumps of people who's staying there and look, they're camping there. Just bring a sleeping bag. Like, look.
That was Stegastein. Now let's see if the mountain road here is open. Oh, there's a bunch of sheep. Right underneath us here is Ladal Tunnel, the Ladal Tunnel, which is the longest tunnel in the world for cars. Actually, I think it's is it 27 kilometers? I might be mistaken, but I think it's that. But a 27-kilometer tunnel is boring when you can go across the mountain. Here we have some cows. Hi cows, how are you girls doing? Is this a nice place to eat? Oh, baby cows too. Hi. Hi, you're cute. A weird noise, huh? So scary. Yeah, I get that. Well, I kind of have to pass you at some point. You want me to go in between you? Is that better? Yeah. Yeah. Cross over so we can... That's good. That's the boss cow. These cows are pretty small. That one's was big. That's a bull. There was one bull there. Oh, he's a lucky guy. Just roaming around free with a harem of cows. Cows are so cool. I really like sheep and cows. I don't know why. They're very common, normal animals, but when you see them like this in the wild, it's just beautiful. I think I really like it. Until you think about that in less than a year, the kids are gonna get slaughtered. That's it's not so fun, but it is what it is. Look behind us, that view. Now we are at 1,000 meters, and the road is of course closed. Yes, it is. Of course. Damn it! Why? It's supposed to be open now, but I guess I didn't check in the last few days. This was one of those roads that I was really looking forward to. Ah, there's no signal here, so I can't check. Okay. The road crosses the mountain here. We're at 1,000 meters now, and it keeps going up like 300, 400, 500 more meters, I think. I'm not sure exactly how much. Why is this closed now? It's supposed to be open. Then we really need to look at the rest of the roads, because all the roads are in this area. Or like from here until where we're going is all of the roads that I wanted to ride. And it's supposed to be open now. The date of opening has passed long time ago. Now I don't really know what to do, to be honest. This was kind of this was my plan. Like, this is one of the 5 roads that I really was supposed to ride. The point of this whole trip. There's like 4 or 5 roads that was the main attraction on this whole trip, and this is one of them. Or we take the tunnel. Now we take the tunnel through instead. The world's longest tunnel. Well, shit happens. Not much we can do about it. I planned this whole trip out according to when the different roads were supposed to open. But now it looks like, when I'm looking through the website, it looks like all the roads are still closed. Almost all of them. Which kind of screws up our plans a little bit. Well, after some research, it seems that the opening of the road was pushed back a little bit until tomorrow. So the road is supposed to open tomorrow. So I guess we have to just go back down the valley and find camp. And we try tomorrow morning to cross the mountain.
Well, this day didn't turn out exactly as we planned, because the road was closed, but we had a pretty fun day anyway.
Yeah, that was really beautiful.
I guess
that was really amazing.
Yeah, like this area of Norway is one of the most spectacular areas in the country, and there are so many motorcycle roads around this area that are just so much fun to ride. So if you're coming to Norway, this is the place to come. But now we had to take into a campsite because everything was out of battery and
Yeah.
all the memory cards are full, so I need to transfer footage and we need to do some work and all of that.
Yeah, the shower.
And have a shower. That's nice.
So we are in Flom.
Yes, we rode back to Flom and found the campsite. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you did, give me a thumbs up, click subscribe, and ring the bell if you want to see what we... Oh, sorry, we just ate. What we end up doing tomorrow. So tomorrow, the road that we were supposed to ride today opens according to the government websites. So we're heading back there and crossing Ørlandsfjellet tomorrow.
Oh yes. I
And
hope
then-
it actually opens.
I really, really hope it opens. And then there's another road across the next mountain that we are also going to ride if it is open. Now, when I planned the trip, I was looking at the dates that the government said it would be open, but they've changed and I didn't really recheck it.
Yeah.
So that's a tip. Check when the roads are open
And keep checking because
and
sometimes
keep checking
they
because it
push
might, yeah,
Yeah.
it might change on the day, depending on the weather. That's a lesson we learned today.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Tomorrow, first on mountain roads.
Yes. So,
I'm excited.
what was your favorite part of today?
We did so much. There was the village, there was Flom, and then there was something else.
Stegastein, the viewpoint.
Oh yeah, that was amazing. Yeah, that big fjord. This one, I guess. It's the same one.
It's the same one.
Yeah, just seeing this big fjord from the top and riding next to it and seeing all the waterfalls and the blue water. That was amazing. And I like the cute little village.
And the goats.
Oh, yes, of course. The baby goats. Yes, that's amazing.
Yeah. Well, we'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace. The goats are funny.
The baby goats and sheep.